Hey, what's up guys? I'm BTC. Over the last week, I've been making a bunch of videos about changes Blizzard has been making on the Overwatch PTR. And I often get questions about how do you join the PTR and is it ever going to be coming to the console? So I wanted to make a quick video and just kind of answer some of those things. So first up, if you're on PC, it's really easy to get to the Overwatch PTR. What you do is you open up your Battle.net launcher, then you're going to change your region from Americas or Europe or whatever you have it set to, and you're going to change it to PTR, the public test realm. Then you're going to have to download a new client, and once you've done that, you can just launch it and it will play. Now keep in mind that the PTR servers are in the United States, so that means if you live elsewhere in the world, you're probably going to have a decent amount of lag. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much because you're just trying to mess around with the new stuff, and it's not like competitive or anything. But keep in mind that, yeah, you're probably going to lag pretty bad if you're somewhere else in the world. So probably the most common question that I get in the comment section of my PTR videos is it available on the console? And the answer to that is no. And is it ever going to be on the console? That's also probably no. You see, the thing is, Blizzard needs a lot more control over the PTR, which stands for Public Test Realm, by the way, in order to actually make it effective. And usually, patches on the PTR only stick around for like 2 or 3 weeks. So they have a very limited amount of time to do all the testing and make the changes that they need to in order to get it ready to push it to the live servers. Now, it's really easy for them to do the PC version because they own the servers. They have complete control over them. They can update the patch, change it, take it down, put up new ones anytime they want, whenever they want. There's absolutely no limitation to it. However, when it comes to the consoles, Blizzard doesn't own those. Microsoft and Sony do. They have complete control over their respective servers. So in order for Blizzard or any other company to actually change their game, to update it, to patch it, or do whatever, they have to go through this kind of patch approval, certification process with the two companies, Microsoft and Sony. And this is why the console versions of Overwatch tend to update a couple days after the PC version does. Because Blizzard can just handle their own stuff whenever they want, but they have to send it over to Microsoft and Sony, and then once it gets approved, then it can get pushed live. Now, for the major content patches, it's not really a big deal because that stuff only happens once every other month or so. So Blizzard can work with Microsoft and Sony, get stuff kind of done ahead of time. That way, when they're ready to release the new version of the patch, like a new event or something like that, everything is all ready to go right away. Now, in the event, it's not like a big patch, but it's more like a balancing thing. Usually what you'll see is Blizzard will handle their own stuff on the PC, that gets updated, and then a couple days later, the console versions will get updated. And herein lies the main problem why the PTR just wouldn't work on the console. When Blizzard needs to make changes to the PTR, it needs to happen right away. Sometimes they patch it once a day, sometimes it's more than once a day. And they can do that because they have control of the server. But imagine they need to make a change to the PTR for something that's game-breaking or some other design or balance change they want to make, but they have to wait like 3 or 4 days for Microsoft and Sony to approve it. The huge delay from the approval process just kind of kills it and makes it not possible for Blizzard to actually have the PTR on the console. So I just wanted to make a quick video and answer that for you guys because, I always get asked these questions. How do you get on the PTR? And is it available for the console? So I wanted to kind of break this down and lay it out for you guys. And I hate to burst your bubble, but I don't think that the PTR will ever be on the console. So that's about it. I hope that answered the PTR console issue for some of you guys. Also, don't forget to check out my Discord server and follow me on Twitter. The links are down below. Thanks for watching. Remember, always blame the controller because it's never your fault. Also, special thanks to all my Patreon supporters for helping to make this all possible. If you'd like to see what kind of cool rewards you can get for supporting the channel, check the links on screen and down below.